So your oracle card is the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. Okay, I love it. It says, embrace the turning of the wheel of fortune, for it brings the cycles of destiny into motion. As it spins, it reminds us that every phase of life serves a purpose. To everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. So you may be in a space of deep change or really understanding your destiny at this time. But there are a few missing steps I'm hearing. Like you're missing some steps. You are being called to have to strategize and think bigger than what you have been thinking. But let's see what your tarot says. Wow, 7 of Swords. Interesting. Whoa, with the devil. Okay, so you know what? My Taurus. Okay. Whew, this is heavy. Okay, this is definitely heavy. I feel like you need to realize how your own thoughts, how your own thinking patterns is deluding you. There is an energy here where you are not seeing how, oh, I just heard you're not seeing how you're the problem. I really didn't want to go there, but Spirit, Spirit wanted me to say that. But I am getting a sense of you needing to realize how you are lowballing yourself because of, it's kind of like you're playing small. I'm hearing you're playing small due to you being chained so tightly. Like you're not really fully stepping or fully, you have not stepped fully into your power. Okay, Taurus. This is your challenge, the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is sexy energy. She's confident, okay? I don't know why your confidence isn't there, or there's something here where you may have some sort of addictions. This could be food, smoking, drinking, just bad habits. And it's kind of really saying like, you're really only robbing yourself. If you have any fears, you're really robbing yourself. And this could even be connected to a relationship because your outcome card is the Two of Cups. So maybe you're really like pouring a lot of your energy into a relationship and you're not really seeing how you are being set up for destiny right now. Everything does happen for a reason. I do feel like wherever you are at in this space right here, you are feeling or needing to be, you're needing to be, okay. You're needing to be aware of how you put yourself in situations that are very difficult for you to get out of, or how you put yourself in situations due to survival when those situations are keeping you tied down or in prison and not allowing you to be your greatest self, or not allowing you to step fully into your fullest, greatest potential, Taurus. Okay, but on the beautiful side, I do see a very beautiful relationship. And what's interesting too is Venus is conjunct Pluto today, and you're ruled by Venus. But I do feel like you are, and this may not resonate for all Tauruses, but you are in a state of like hell or misery, or in a very low state right now when it comes to relationships. Like maybe you are just attaching yourself to a particular person. As you can see on the devil card, the people are chained. I might not be able to show that, but there is a couple here. Let me cover their parts. There is a couple here, and if you guys notice, they are chained to the box of the devil. This could be the 3D in some way, but I feel like you need to figure out how you can get out of this particular situation and get with a relationship, or establish a relationship that is close or closely connected to God. Establishing that relationship, listening better to that voice, because we have the Page of Swords here at the bottom with the Lovers. Yes, see, It's time to get out of a toxic situation, a toxic relationship. There is a lot of deception here. I feel like on your part and the other person's part. And I feel like this new moon in Capricorn is really going to show how you have been attaching yourself to other individuals because of your fears, because of, bad habits. And because of that, you're attracting a like similar individual. So, yeah, it's time to really step into your full authority here. Like, you are great at something. You're really good, very talented, very creative, very bright. Like, you have a lot of creative, passionate type of energy, but it's like that energy is stuck. And I feel that the only way you can really get out of this is to reestablish a connection with source. Okay, I know this is generally a lover's type of card, but what I'm really hearing is this is about you finding and balancing the connection, reestablishing the connection with spirit. Because spirit, you having a more supportive bond or union or practice, because the devil card is here. I think you do need a new practice with spirit. This could be more prayer, more just changing up your beliefs in how you are really connecting to God, really connecting with your higher power, your higher source, spending more time in nature, eating better, letting go of bad habits. This could even be working out more, possibly. Because you got a lot of good energy on the back end, but you are going to have to leave something behind or drop it cold turkey here, Taurus. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let me see. I'm gonna pull you an affirmation card. I just feel called to pull an affirmation card for you and see what comes up. This is very interesting, but Seven of Swords with the Devil are like literally two of the worst cards that you can get together. And it's like you're chained, you're stuck in a toxic situation, and it's not good. And I feel like it is connected to survival. Like you're maybe putting up with something for survival, going along to get along for the sake of survival. But yeah, Taurus, let's see, what is your affirmation here? It's like you need to remember who the fuck you are. You need to remember, you're being called to remember your magic. Okay? Let's see. It says, I will stop breaking myself into pieces to serve others. Wow. I will stay whole and let them fucking choke. Can't make this up. This is a whole nother deck. Okay? So yes, Taurus, that's what I have for you for this new moon. I feel like you need to definitely speak wise words of love and power over yourself. And remember that, you can't stay in these old cycles. It's time for a change. That's why you had the Wheel of Fortune that came out. The very first card was the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like you are in a space of abundance. You are in a portal. You have entered, or maybe you're in a portal of abundance, but you have to realize your toxic patterns, your toxic habits, and realize what steps are missing here. There's some steps that are missing, and I feel like a part of that step is you really like needing to maybe disassociate yourself or really understand your Queen of Wands energy. So if you have any fire placements, this is the perfect time to really start tapping into those fire energies. Okay, speak your mind, get curious, do some sort of study, research, to better your life or to level up your life. And I feel like all will be well after that. Okay, and then you may find the love, actually, another person, another half, maybe the relationship that you are currently in, is going to elevate or is going to evolve, or this could be a new person. But either way, I do feel it's time for, as it said, it's time to stop breaking yourself into pieces to serve others. How are you kind of like going along to get along just for survival, or putting yourself in these nasty situations that you know really aren't in alignment with your royalty. They're not really in alignment with your power. All right. But I feel like once you do that work, you will get that. Okay. So we'll see for the full moon how it all comes along for you, Taurus. Okay. Peace and love. Hope this helped.